number of things come out of the index in terms of the way the attitudes towards digital transformation, but the one that struck me was the fact that organisations are slightly more increased about the way in which they see through their digital transformation projects. And I'm wondering why that is. Is it because we've been doing these sort of deals for a few years now and they look great when struck, but it's the implementation piece that's the more difficult piece?
I think that's inevitably true. I think, the hard learning of experience has now happened. All of the respondents to our survey will have been through one, if not more, transformation programs. And what comes with that experience is probably a degree of cynicism, but also realism about the time these things take, and more importantly, about how you have to manage your retained organisation through. You cannot outsource a problem. You need to keep or recruit skilled people to help you in the long-term management of that engagement to really realise those transformational benefits that you will have been promised in an RFP response.
And interestingly, I was at a digital roundtable that we were hosting in Dubai just a couple of weeks ago, and a couple of the people who were attending that were the senior VPs for two of the largest Middle East retail consortiums. So big outfits who were responsible for a number of name brands that we'd recognise. And the thing that slightly surprised me from both of them was that they were both very, very concerned about digital transformation in terms of the pace of its implementation within their worlds, recognising that within the retail sector in particular, it was a necessity, not a choice, but also saying that they didn't see too many examples of it having been done well, and not necessarily in terms of an implementation of technology perspective, but more in terms of the management of the people and organisational change aspects. And that's where that requirement for talent and experience really comes to the fore. Because if it's like the use of things like agile technologies as a means of speeding up the process and keeping in line with the expectations of business, if you don't have people who know what agile is as a methodology, who've lived it and breathed it and realised the differences between other methodologies, you're heading for the rocks.